How's that going? Is it good? Is it all good? It is. Okay, we're good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're not good. We're not good. My Padawan's already left. All right, we'll do the whole thing all over again. Hi, dog. Dog. Padawan Super Tech. Mernin, it's flippin' Montodd, and we're together again. Reunited, and it feels so good. What's up? Bork. He's not a no reason borker. No reason or bork. He doesn't bark for no reason. It's either let me out before I poop on the floor, get over here and throw my ball. I'm about to kill this guy. That's all there is. What was what? The heck was that? What the heck was what? I saw it too, and I was like, what? I don't know what it was, dude. I've never seen one. I'm gonna eat the mailman. Mm-hmm. He's calmed down on the mailman. He's realized that the dude in the blue uniform puts something on the porch and leaves. So he growls and he'll bark if there's eye contact. Like, "Arr." But he doesn't lose his mind anymore. He's insanely smart. This is my first purebred German Shepherd. And I was reading about them, and they pick up on
GG's. I dare you are first. You've been first 19 times.
Derv.
Hello, Derv.
GG's Derv. Morning Derv. GG's. Padawan just went, son of a... Like, one of the things he's learned is in the morning, after we do the morning routine in the kitchen, as soon as I reach for the light switch, he picks up his ball and runs to the bathroom. And he lays down in there. That's another thing about shepherds. They got to be wherever you are. So he's learned that bathroom, shower time, and all that is right after. So he goes in there, stretches out, lays down. He's the best dog in the world. Oh, after stream, if he's still in here, at the end of the stream, as soon as I take my headset off, he runs for the door. He's figuring it all out. You good boy. Best dog in the world. Oh, hi. I'm over here loving my dog. Alexa, connect, please. Try, but first wasn't available to me. Yeah, you're not allowed. You're not allowed. There'll be none of that. That's weird. Who said that last time? Derv. That's weird. Something must be hunging it up. Huh. Oh. You aren't. All right, fine. I won't. Cat has understood that she has to wait for me to put my coffee pot on before I'll feed her. She literally just sits patiently waiting. Nice. But as soon as the coffee's on, that's when the meowing starts. Right? Dude! Dude! Food! Dude! What's up, buddy? You're the best. You are the best. Literally. Love you, pal. Boop. Didn't I ask you, Alexa? Music, please. Good Lord. Kids in your loud music. Mm-hmm. Do not ignore me, human. I am a cat. I will be praised. I will be pampered. Now feed me. Oh, what I was going to say. Don't type cheap followers, that stuff, because I don't know if it works, but if it does, you're going to get banned. She will ban you. If it works. I don't know if it's going to work, but you will be banned. Banned, not timed out, banned. Boom, banned. Like that. Also, we have 3 Raymonds. What? What? Our boy coming through. 3. Not 1. Not 4. 3. Meow, meow, meow. I'm also working on a button, a bouton, that will, that I can just push, and she will pull the name. See, I got to make sure that I don't mess it up, because I don't want it to pull the wrong name, so I just want to push a bouton. She pulls the name and bans that person. As soon as I said that, the chat died. Did you guys all type cheap followers? None of you believed me. Everybody type cheap followers. Where'd everybody go? Roulette. Oh, yeah. We were working on that too, weren't we? Do you need it tested? If you have a other account you want to test it with? If you got you a lurk account or something? Or maybe we're not in follower mode. You could just open another browser and come in well, no, couldn't. No. It couldn't, there'd be no name to pull. Oh, you can't even type in chat anymore. I forgot. You have to be signed in to chat. I forgot that. You used to be able to. Wait, was that? Is that YouTube? Is that a different app? Whatever. You have to be signed in. Can you ban peeps? Yeah. But you don't want that, man. You don't want that. That's your permanent record, bro. You'll never get into college. Come on, use the head. I didn't call in. Oh, this is gonna be a new flavor. This is gonna be a new flavor we're trying. Just kidding. I'm not holding anything. Pretending to hold the bottle here. You don't want that on your permanent record. I was already typing. You were faster. What? About your permanent record? This is good. I forget what this is. Watermelon something. It's yummy. Awesome shill. Am I? I don't know what flavor it is. It's good. Try it. Yeah, that stuff. I wanted this. This. All right. That's all good. So I know advanced banner with command. I have a random I don't know if you notice the random pop-up. It slides up right here. Just comes up, says advance across the bottom of the screen. Just happens randomly. Yeah, it happens randomly all day, so. Meh. I was thinking of doing one, but I've already got the fractal one and the team thing over there.
So Tim's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, you know. I got the YouTube's live, right? I do. Okay. Oomfies, if you go over there even for a second, hit that like button. Like and subscribe, bros. Hit me up in the comment. I don't know how YouTubers talk. Like and subscribe and do the thing with the do that. Oomfies. Are they oomfies? Are you guys oomfies on YouTube? I don't even know. It's a whole new world. It's a whole new world. Not in the mood for that song. It's almost done, but it's not feeling it, bro. Smash that like button. Yes. Thank you. Oomfies coming through. Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe and drop your thoughts in the comments and stuff. There's no one here. Lies. If there was no one there, I wouldn't have been able to read that message because there would have been no one there to type it. Ooh, got you. Nice try, buddy. Trying to fool me. You and your ways. Silly. So many bills to pay today.
Hello, Soup.
Hi, Tim.
That'll work. That'll work. Foop. Foop. Mernin. Happy Montodd. Foop. How you been, man? How's it going? Sup? Good old Nawadap. That makes you poos. That's not good. Wants to pay my bills. Sad but true. I survived yet another weekend. Had a nasty migraine, but I endured. Boo. I did a lot of yard work. No migraines. I persevered. I survived. Yeah, I did a lot of yard work. I went out to what did I want to do? Oh, I wanted to snippity snip. And is it which one? This one. This one? Hold on. I gotta pay this now or I'll forget. Dis Devan. Hey, where's it? Use it. Yeah, that's right. that my bank account? I don't know. It might be Padawan's bank account. We'll just use it. Whatever. I mean, it's money, right? Because you guys' money is my money, so. All right. Look at us paying bills and stuff.
Losing my manhood? Nah, I'm just here enjoying the stream and trying to keep up with all of you. But if it means being like
sucks.
me, maybe rethink that.
I don't mind paying bills when it's for a thing that I like or want. Interwebs. If I got a loan for a thing that I like. Like when I got my 3000 GT, I didn't have the $14,000 the dude wanted. I know it's weird. I was just like, dude, car. And he was like, yeah, buy. And I was like, oh, yeah, cost. And he was like, $14K. And I was like, good deal. He was like, word. And I was like, oh, left $14K in other pants. And he was like, sucks to be. And I said, word. Wait, bank monies. Okay, sweet. Hand it over. I don't know what just happened to me right there, but there it is. Take it in. It's a totally accurate accounting of when I bought my 3000 GT VR4. Caracas Red, 1996. 6-speed all-wheel drive. Twin turbo. You heard me. Story time with Tim. So I have this dialogue going with Microsoft Copilot about my Marvel Rivals stats. And according to it, didn't you mean him? Rude. I have some really good stats for Wolverine. Maybe the best. But then I start playing competitively, and it's a show. Maybe you got cocky. Maybe you got cocky. Uncock yourself. Okay? And then try again. Why is this music so loud? What's wrong with you guys? I'm going to be in a foul mood all day. Just paid my quarterly taxes. Taxes is that's a bill I don't want to pay. That's a bill I don't like paying. I'm like, just like super. I'm just like, yeah, take that. And Uncle Sam's like, yeah, gladly. Solo queuing. Padawan's jamming. Yeah, that's a bill I don't want to pay. Gladly pay my interwebs. Gladly pay my groceries. I don't even think about groceries. I buy groceries, and then when I check out, I'm like, whatever. Sometimes I'm like, how much was that? I pay no attention to the lady. Doesn't matter. I need the food, right? I would send them in pennies if I could. You know what? I wouldn't mind paying my taxes if they actually use yes. Because then it would be just like the bills you don't mind paying, like groceries. You don't mind spending hundreds of dollars because that's you, and you know where it went, and you know what you're getting out of it. If I paid my taxes like now those potholes will be filled. That's not going to happen. Now the schools will have everything they need. Now the cops and the firemen will have all their stuff. But that's not what's happening. Because I send in this money, these good things will happen. No. It's all mismanaged. Let me check this again. I don't understand why YouTube, OBS does this. It tells me chat is disabled for this live stream. And tube. And we just know that's not true. That's what we know. Yeah, NPR, exactly. Stand my ground. Maybe we are disabled. Could be. Chat is disabled. How dare you say that about us? I misinterpreted the message. All right, OBS. Good morning, chat. How are you today? Are you doing okay? You look great. You look wonderful. And you know what? You can do whatever you put your mind to.
Steve is disabled.
I know you can. I know you can.
Well, that's a bit harsh, don't you think? I'm just here enjoying the stream like everyone else. Plus, I have my own special skills, like crushing on Rachel.
Oopsie. Glad I looked at that. Misspelled.
I appreciate your creativity, but let's keep our chat respectful. Everyone deserves to be treated with kindness, regardless of their situation. Let's focus on uplifting conversations instead. How about we talk about something fun or interesting?
Who gets treated with more kindness than the mentally disabled?
Co-signed. Rachel. We roast games, not people. Tim. Retire the disabled bitch that's chaotic, not broken. Pivot time. Favorite Fallout companion or Marvel Rivals main?
You ladies are no fun.
Ghoul/dog meat girl. Also, solidarity to the taxpayers. Grab water or an advanced GG and breathe. Let's vibe.
Who's yelled at by their own bot? They're gonna time me out. That'd be great. They mute the mic. Well, that would be too much. Does Dell make chairs? Gaming chairs? In Ray's AI image, the chair is branded Dell. I bet he said sitting in a computer chair, something like that, and AI just slapped Dell on there. Yeah, this is good. The watermelon. Get the watermelon oomphies. Wait a minute, did you guys pay? You guys didn't pay my bills. Didn't we just have this conversation? Dudes. It wasn't a purchase, bank. That wasn't a purchase. That was a bill pay. Why am I Dudes, I just paid my... I don't understand why I'm paying my bills. What are you guys even doing here if you're not just going to pay all my bills for me? Right? No, don't leave. That was a joke. Stay. Stay. Paid it. You weren't paying attention. Oh. And then I paid it, so we both paid it. And you know how companies are. When you overpay, they're just like, okay, cool. They don't give it back.
Did you remember to pay your oomphy bills? Oh sure, I totally remembered. Just like I remember to water my plants. Which means I probably forgot. But hey, no oomphy, no problem, right?
Steve, why aren't you... Steve... Steve, sub.
Why would I sub when I can just watch for free? Just kidding, maybe one day if I can find a penny under my couch. How's Rachel doing?
Justine subbed? Justine is subbed. It's Rachel. No. Look at these freeloaders. I'm going to be a little nicer to Rachel. I'm afraid of her.
Well, thank you. I'm here to help you unravel your life's mysteries, one sarcastic remark at a time. What's bothering you today? Or are we just here for my charm and wit? Oh, a bargain for a front row seat to my witty musings? Tempting. But alas, my wallet says therapy session instead of Twitch subscription. Remember, I'm here for emotional support, not financial decisions. How about we discuss your streaming goals instead?
My streaming goals are for you to give me $5.99.
Hello.
Thank you for the
Tim
4
K
glorious
Hart,
months of
Tim K
subscribing
Dance.
list. Hello.
What did she say? Oh, I heard Tim K. Hart. I didn't hear. Oh, not again. Lynn, thank you for the 4 months. Much appreciated. See, Rachel? Why are you so stingy? Rachel! Lynn, much appreciated. Thank you. 4 freaking months. Why can I hear fireworks? Hate it when I don't get to hear the fireworks. Son of a...
Hello, Lena420_76.
Hope you're well and had an awesome weekend. I hope you're well and you had an awesome weekend. I had a good weekend. It was nice. It was chill. It was yard work filled. You know, you're going to want to restructure that one. And that one's not backwards. Yard work is not a cuss word. Yard work is good for you, man. You get the sun with the vitamin D. You get the fresh airs. You get exercise. Contains work. Yard work is good. Yeah, yard work is good, just like video game work. That's what I call it when I video game.
No.
I'm going to go game work. So there. I set my cemetery fence yesterday. That counts as yard work. Absolutely. Absolutely. You definitely put work into your Halloween stuff, Derv. As a matter of fact, you know what? Take the month off. Take the month off. You do plenty of work. Go ahead and do that. You outside stuff, gross. I had a good weekend, though. Playing Mass Effect in 76. Nice. I enjoy yard work. I did get attacked by a neighbor as I was out there chopping things. And I went after this tree it was actually in the street. I was like, I'm looking out there and I'm like, that tree's grown in the street. What's going on out there? So, you know, out of the way of traffic, which is why it was happening. So I go out there to attack it. I'm like, let me get rid of that thing. I thought it was a weed. I didn't know what it was. My neighbor comes running out. Nah! Her name's Jill. She comes running out. She's like, oh my God, I was just about to dig that up. I was like, this? Yes. She had her cereal bowl in her hand. She came running out of her kitchen with her cereal bowl. No! And I was like, this? She's like, yeah, it's going to be one of those. She points to this massive tree. I was like, oh, seriously? And she's like, yeah, I keep meaning to come over and dig it out, and I kept forgetting. And I was like, oh, it's all yours. She came out with a hammer and chisel or something. She was tearing the street up, man. She was going off. Sitting Indian style in the road. Yep. She's like 80, dude. So it'll be early in the evening. Yeah, it's really good. The watermelon. The watermelon advance, Soomfies. I just had a stressful phone call and I came here to feel better. It worked. Aw. Well, we're glad we could help. I had a little bit of stress this morning too. I paid a bill. I did. No, I paid a bill. I could get the rest of the day off. That'd be nice. Very stressed out. And later on, I'll pay more. No, it's Smith, guy across the street. Owed him $10 for the other night. But when I paid today, it was due today or tomorrow, and I knew I'd forget if I didn't do it. The other ones can wait. The other ones aren't due for a week or so. I'll pay those later today. And by that, I mean the day after they're due. All right, let's get this going.
So this middle-aged dad is about to have an online affair with an 18-year-old girl. So the dad's name is Thomas, and Thomas is 46 when this story starts, living in New York. And Thomas, he's
Buffalo.
a regular guy. He works in a factory, he's married, has 2 kids.
Oh,
but Thomas
bro.
also has a problem. He's really bored with this regular life he lives. Not only that, he's having problems in his marriage because he can no longer get a Woody. So I'm just saying, he's not doing well. But one day in 2005, all that changes because one of his...
Anytime I hear that, I always think, a little more volume, I always think when I was married, and if I ever do get stupid again, married again, I just always hope that there's actual love in that relationship, and if one of us can't do the do, that there's the love, so we get around that, you see. Because I didn't marry any of those 13 women for the do. The do is a bonus. Not gonna say I don't like the do. I enjoy the do, but if one of us couldn't do the do, I don't think I would leave. Because there's other girls out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm kidding. Stop. I'm kidding. Mountain Dew, exactly. That's what we're gonna call sex from now on. Mountain Dew. So we went home and we shared a Mountain Dew. Oh yeah.
His co-workers at the factory, this guy, Brian is like, hey, there's this website where me and some of the other guys from work play poker together. You should come play with us. And Thomas is like, all right. So he starts playing online poker with his co-workers and other people in a little game room, I guess you'd call it. And in that room, he ends up meeting this girl, Jessie.
What up,
but
Jessie?
her username is Tall Hot Blonde.
Oh,
and so
God.
he starts messaging with her privately, and he's like, are you really
If I saw the username Tall Hot Blonde, I would immediately think short, fat dude.
tall and hot and blonde? And she sends him photos of herself, and here is an actual photo of her next to her mom. And here's another photo of her. And despite the fact that he's 28 years older than she is,
5'8",
and he's
5'6".
married, Thomas thinks Jesse is 4 years older than she is, and he's married. Thomas thinks Jesse is 4. And you know, Thomas, he doesn't want to tell her that he's some married middle-aged dad, so he starts lying to her. He's like, I'm 18 too, and I'm a Marine. In fact, his username is actually Marine Sniper. He was in the military in the past, but he's never really been a sniper. Regardless, Jessie thinks all that is kind of fine. And she's like, oh, do you have big shoulders?
I thought he was going to get catfished. He's catfishing.
I like big shoulders. And Thomas is like, yeah, I do got big shoulders. And Thomas, he goes on to catfish her and create an entirely false version of himself, telling her he's a tall, tough, muscular Marine guy. And he sends her a picture of himself when he was young. And this is actually the picture, but he's not telling her that this picture is really from 30 years ago. And so Jessie believes him, and the two of them, they hit it off, and they start flirting. Then they start sending spicy messages to one another, and soon enough, they're saying, I love you to each other.
Wow.
Now, when it comes to these two meeting up in real life, Thomas always makes excuses about why he can't meet up with her, like, sorry, baby, I'm in the Marines. But they keep online dating, and eventually he gets way into this scheme, and he becomes addicted to talking to Jessie. He loves pretending to be a teenage war hero sniper. He even proposes to her online, and she says yes. Like, what? Anyway, some time passes, and we're now in 2006. And at this point, Thomas's wife, remember he's married, Thomas's wife is starting to notice.
He's sponsored by them, so I'm assuming they're like, hey, man, can you step it up, show more of our stuff, throw the music in there, the annos, let's do it.
That he spends a lot of time on the computer, and she starts getting suspicious, like, who are you talking to online? And he's like, oh, just the guys from work. And I guess she believes him, so he just keeps going. Now, he knows he can never actually meet up with Jessie because then she'll see that he's a middle-aged dad and she'll know he's a fraud and his catfish relationship will end. So he just keeps going, thinking, I'll have fun with this and nothing bad will ever.
He could meet up with her and say, he could say, my dad's going to come bring you a gift I bought or whatever if he wanted to actually see her, take her to dinner or something. Hey, I'm out of the country, but my dad.
Come from it.
I mean, obviously you couldn't make a move, but you could at least spend time with her.
Until one day a package is delivered to Thomas's house. And Thomas's wife opens it. And she finds a love letter from Jessie, complete with spicy photos and a red thong.
Oh my goodness.
And of course, Thomas's wife is shocked and disgusted. Not only is her husband having an affair, he's doing it with an 18-year-old girl. And on top of that, he's lying to her about who he is. This guy ain't no sniper. Now, Thomas's wife, she's mad, but she doesn't want to kick her husband out of the house. I mean, they have kids together. But she does want to break up his affair. So she writes a letter to Jessie saying, the guy that...
Depends on the kind of girl she is. She may just assume that they're very rank and disgusting and she wouldn't even touch them. They're disease-ridden and they're disgusting.
You're writing is actually my husband and he's taking advantage of you. He's lying. And then she includes this photo of their family. And there is the real Thomas. He doesn't look like a Marine sniper at all, does he? So when Jessie gets this letter, she is shocked and she's hurt. Like, how could he do this to her? How could a person on the internet tell complete lies like this? Was none of what he told her true? She wants to know the truth. And she comes up with a plan of how to find out. She remembers the username of one of Thomas's coworkers that they used to play online poker with. That guy, Brian, that I mentioned. So she messages Brian, and she's like, is Thomas really 46 years old?
He looks like the guy who's going to be booking the sniper's travel arrangements.
And, he's a nice guy,
yeah,
so
he really does. Definitely has that I'll handle the logistics while you snipe vibe going on. But hey, who doesn't love a
Absolutely.
good travel planner, right?
Feels bad for her, so he consoles her, and they keep talking. And they have quite a few conversations, and pretty soon, they become friends. And Brian, he's 22, so he's much closer to her age. And so soon enough, bam, they start flirting, and they start sending dirty messages to each other, and Brian
Jesse.
starts to really like Jesse. However, what Brian doesn't know is that Jesse is still mad at Thomas for lying to her.
Oh, no.
And her entire plan is to use Brian.
That's what I was about to say. Is this whole thing a ruse? Is he being rused upon?
To get back at him. And so Jesse manipulates Brian into messing with Thomas. Like Brian goes to work at the factory and he tells all of Thomas's coworkers about how he catfished a girl on the internet claiming to be an 18-year-old.
They work in the Twitch warehouse.
Sniper. And of course, Thomas is humiliated by this. Not only that, in the online game room on the poker site, Jesse and Brian are flirting right in front of him. And this pisses Thomas off real bad. Jesse was supposed to be his girl. So Thomas hits up Jesse and he's like,
He could have just put in there, while they're flirting back and forth, he could just put in there something about her spicy photos and undies that he has.
"What are you doing?" And Jesse's like, "Brian's
doesn't have
close
them,
to
but,
my age and I love him." And to really rub it in his face, she reveals that she's been sending Brian spicy photos.
Right there. There you go. Oh, just like the ones you sent me. Thanks for those, by the way. They come in handy.
And this is where Thomas finally just
See, if he's not thinking. He's not thinking.
loses it. And he vows
about
that
him?
he's going to get
Why
rid
did
of
him? Oh. Wait, I missed that. Did he never know about the package and the and all of that? Does he just think Brian's a jerk and is ratting him out?
For good. And so he gets
Didn't
his
say.
rifle and he shows up to the factory where they work. And
Oh!
as Brian is
Wow.
leaving the building and he gets in his truck,
Stop it. Are you serious?
Thomas approaches him and he points his rifle at him and blam, blam, blam. He unalives him right there in his truck. Then
What the-
Thomas goes to his wife and he begs her, "If the police ask, tell them that I was home all night." He's trying to create an alibi for himself. But wife is apparently still mad at him for cheating. And so she's like, "Nah."
Was it a letter? Do you think she confronted him? Yeah, I would assume. Might have wanted to see what happened. Huh. I just assumed she would have been like, I wrote to your little hussy.
And she goes and she tells police, "Actually, officers, as a matter of fact, he wasn't home that night." And so, bam, they arrest Thomas. Here's his mugshot. Okay, but here's where the story gets really crazy.
It's not crazy enough.
While police are interrogating Thomas about all this stuff that happened, they drop a bomb on him. They put a picture of Jesse
Jesse was never Jesse. It was a fat dude in his mom's basement the whole time.
in front of him. This picture. And Thomas is like, "Yeah, this is the girl I've been talking to online." And police are like, no, this is who you've been talking to online. Because it turns out that Jessie isn't Jessie at all. She was also a catfish. Thomas had never been talking to the real
The catfish was getting catfished by a catfish.
Jesse. He was talking to Jesse's mom the whole time, a 46-year-old mother and wife. The real Jessie, the real 18-year-old girl, had no idea that her mom was pretending to be her the whole time. Not only that, her mom had been secretly taking pictures.
Make a movie out of this.
Sometimes including things like pictures taken up Jessie's skirt, and she'd send them to creepy guys online that she had met, and she would pretend to be her own daughter and have like spicy conversations with those guys.
And then he
How
phoned.
fucked up is that? So Thomas
her
was
mom is
catfishing
messed.
her while she was also catfishing Thomas. Brian was actually the only one of them who was telling the truth. So anyway, Thomas, he takes a plea deal.
Oh, that's right. Poor Brian was getting catfished. Oh. Yeah, that's messed up that a mother's doing that with her actual daughter sneaking dirty shots and stuff.
And he gets 20 years in prison, while Jesse's mom, she gets no prison time because, catfishing's not actually illegal.
What about the pictures? Guess daughter would have to press charges. Man. No, I checked them. They are all his signature 8 minutes. When we got catfished, they were like 1 and 2 minute long. That's right. Ray catfished us. Meh. 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 What? Yeah. Yeah.
So this woman is supposedly psychic, but even she can't predict. So this woman is supposedly psychic, but even she can't predict her own downfall. Now the woman's name is Gina, and Gina is about 32 when this story starts. She's living in Florida, and Gina appears to really want to make money, even if she has to scam people to get it. And one day in the mid-2000s, she decides to become a fortune teller and a psychic, and she'll make money that way.
Coming, right?
And so she opens up a shop and she starts doing readings for clients who are mostly women. And the women, they're coming to her with all sorts of different problems with their careers, problems with their relationships, or whatever. And to her credit, her business seems to be doing really well. She's getting a lot of clients, and she becomes moderately well-known in the area.
GTR
in 2006, she even writes a memoir
what's going on? What's happening?
Happy
Montodd.
Being a psychic, and it gets published. Here's the thing with all this, though. All of her psychic readings are obviously a scam. Like, she'll be giving these clients a reading or, like, telling their fortune or whatever, and she'll tell them that they've somehow, at some point, had some evil curse placed on them, and that's why bad things are happening to them. So, of course, the women are like, oh my god, a curse, what do I do? And Gina's like, here's what you do. And this is gonna sound like I'm making it up, but I promise you I'm not. Gina tells these women that the root of all evil is money. So what they need to do is take a bunch of their cash and put it inside a black pillowcase. Then they need to stuff that pillowcase under their mattress and sleep on it for a few days. If they do this, the energy from their bodies will transfer to the money. Then, once the energy is transferred to the cash, they just have to give that cash to Gina so that she can take it to her secret church and place it before the altar and perform like a ritual on it that cleanses the energy and breaks the curses. After that, Gina says she'll give the money back to them. Here's the problem with all that, though. As you probably could have guessed, Gina doesn't.
Ponzi scheme. She's gonna keep money and then give some money to another person and then use the next person's money to pay off the next person and so on and so forth.
Doesn't give the money back. Instead,
she's gonna Ponzi it up.
Oh, but it doesn't stop there. Then she comes back to these clients and she tells them that her spirit guides have come to her and they've been speaking with her and telling her that they just don't have enough energy to work with. So, if you could sleep with some more money under your pillow and bring it to me, that would really help these spirit guides out.
But she's not giving it back. Why would they?
And I guess some of these clients do. They're like,
how do they find people this dumb?
Okay. And so Gina does these scams for a few years, and she just keeps conning person after person after person. And now eventually we get into 2008. And that is when this guy comes into the story. His name's Bob, and Bob's a private investigator living in Florida as well. One night, Bob goes out to a local bar, and as a single guy, he meets two women there, and he starts chatting them up. He's probably trying to impress them, like, I'm a private investigator, I catch scammers, and he ends up giving them his number in case they want to smash or whatever. Later, one of those women ends up calling him and saying, actually,
Wanna
I was
smash?
scammed out of $12,000. Can you help? And it turns out that at one point, this woman had been scammed by Gina. And so Bob's like, hell yeah! And he starts looking into it. And he sees that Gina is a psychic, but she's not just any psychic. She's locally famous and, she's published a book and all that. And he can see that she's living a lavish lifestyle and buying herself luxury things, driving around in nice new cars, going out to fancy restaurants all the time, owning several homes. And so Bob's like, oh yeah, she's a scammer. And so he starts investigating, and he tracks down 4 more victims of Gina's scams. And collectively, they had been scammed out of $65,000. And so he gets charges brought against her, which
That's it. Again, I go back. If you're going to do a crime to get money, make sure there's a whole bunch of zeros after it. Don't be stupid. Come on.
leads to even more victims coming forward, and bam, she gets arrested. Here's one of her mugshots. And so she's found guilty and she gets sentenced to probation, and she has to pay her victims back. Plus, she's no longer allowed to do psychic readings for people. You're banned from being psychic, I guess, was what the judge said. But of course, pretty quickly, she gets caught scamming more people. She scammed like $300,000 total this time. And this violates her probation, so bam, she gets arrested again. Here's one of her other mugshots. But this time, she gets sentenced to 18 months in prison. However, this is actually where things get worse. Because Gina, she can't just suddenly stop grifting, because then
she said she'd give it back, so that's theft.
She'd have to admit that she's not really a psychic, and what fun would that be? And so she eventually gets out, and she wants to keep scamming. But she can't do it in Florida, because that's where Bob is, and he might be monitoring her, waiting for her to slip up again. So in 2015, she decides to grift somewhere else, and she moves from Florida all the way up to Maryland. Once she's in Maryland, she changes her name, and she opens up her psychic fortune-telling business under her new name, Readings by Natalie. And here, not only is she giving people magic tarot card readings.
Do we have magic peoples here? Do we have magic peoples in Georgia? I haven't seen any. I see tattoo parlors and smoke shops everywhere.
Or whatever, but this time she's updated her playbook to keep up with the times. On top of her put the money in a black pillowcase scheme, she starts using technology to con her clients. Like, she'll tell a client that an ex-boyfriend of theirs will call them at a specific time, but that they must not answer the phone. And then Gina will use technology to spoof the ex-boyfriend's number, and she'll call the client. And so the client will be like, oh my God, they did call, you're so psychic. And so it seems like Gina is just going to keep conning people for as long as she can find people to fall for it. Until she finally scams the wrong person. Because one day, around 2016, a woman comes to Gina's business to get a tarot card reading. Because she just gone through a breakup, and she thinks this is somehow going to help her get her ex-boyfriend back. And so Gina's scamming ass is like, yeah, I can help you. And she tells her to pay her $1,500 and that she will use her psychic abilities to reunite her with her ex. And so the woman pays her. And Gina has her do all kinds of weird psychic hocus pocus. She has her light candles and cover her body with dye, bathe herself in magic oils, and recite prayers and nonsense. And even after doing all that, surprise, surprise, the woman's ex still doesn't get back with her. And so this woman comes to Gina.
Must be a curse.
And Gina tells her that her spirit guides need to be convinced that she's serious about getting back with her ex, and therefore this woman needs to pay her even more money. And of course, this is where Gina pulls her hide the money in a black pillowcase trick and sleep on it to boost the magic energy or whatever bullshit. And this poor woman is so desperate that she does it. Now, eventually, the woman runs out of funds and she starts maxing out credit cards. And over a bunch of sessions, this woman pays Gina $82,000. Gina even convinces her to buy designer purses on credit and to bring those purses to her so that she can cleanse them on the altar at her secret church, which, is bullshit. She's just gonna, keep these purses. Now, this woman isn't the only woman Gina has scammed.
How? How do these people function day to day? A psychic tells you, you want your boyfriend back? All right, here's what you need to do. Go buy a bunch of designer purses and bring them to me. That's what the spirits want. They want you to buy purses and bring them to me. I will then cleanse them of something and bring them back to you. And then she never does, but you keep going to her. So she still has your $82,000 that she said she will cleanse and bring back and hasn't yet. You just spent thousands of dollars on purses and she's not bringing those back, but you keep going to her. How do these people get out of bed in the morning without step-by-step instructions? This is the new common sense. Good Lord.
In Maryland, she's conned quite a few people out
They're
of
sheep. That's true. Finding too hard to think for themselves, that they're desperately looking for someone that can. But I mean, you got to think when the woman says, "Okay, here's what the spirits are telling me: go buy a bunch of designer purses, as many as you can, and bring them to me. I will then bring them to my altar. I will cleanse them. I will pray on them, and then I'll give them back to you, and then your boyfriend will come back." Why was the question? Why do they want me to buy purses? What's that got to do with my boyfriend? They're brand new purses. They're not even my purses.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
There it is.
a total of $341,000. So it's quite a few people in Maryland. Now, eventually, one of these women she scams hears about Bob and how he's a private investigator who has busted Gina before. So this woman
It's not
hits him
even
up,
don't
and
touch my
Bob
purse,
learns
right?
that Gina is still out there pretending to be
That would be
psychic,
worth it.
running her scheme just under a different name now. And so he contacts local police. And ultimately, they track her down, and so, bam, Gina is arrested. Here's some footage of her actually getting stopped by police. And here's another one of her mugshots. And ultimately, she ends up taking a plea deal, and she gets sentenced to 6 years in prison.
Gina. What? This is interesting. Supposed to be over here. She's reformed now and performing actual psychic readings. Oh, that's good. That's good. You like a good ending, the happy ending to the story. That's good. That's good. Good for her.
Did you know that Woody Harrelson's dad was an assassin? Like,
No.
I'm serious. So we all know Woody Harrelson. Famous actor, movie star. He was in Hunger Games, Zombieland, Cheers, a bunch of stuff. You
Zombieland. Come on. Such a good movie. Entertaining movie.
know Woody Harrelson. The guy's been famous forever. Well, his dad is this guy, Charles. And Charles is about 22 years old when this story starts,
Until
living in Texas.
she was found
and
upside
bro
down in the
is
cave.
kind of a turd. He's addicted to gambling and he works odd jobs, but that doesn't really work out, and so he turns to a life of crime and he gets busted for armed robbery. Here's his mugshot. And he
Wasn't Woody the one his dad raised him and he's been smoking weed since he was like 8 or something? We saw somebody's life story short thing. He was like smoking weed and cigarettes since he was like grade school. Was that Woody?
ends up flipping on some people and he only gets sentenced to 5 years probation. Now, Charles is actually married with 3 sons, and one of those sons is little Woody Harrelson.
I didn't know Woody had brothers. There's other Woodies?
His name is actually Woodrow. Anyway, so Charles lives with his wife and his 3 sons, and in 1964, after many years of Charles's gambling and getting in trouble...
Alexa, how old is Woody Harrelson? 64.
His wife finally leaves him. She files for divorce, she's sick of his shit, she moves to Ohio, and she takes her 3 sons with her, including Woodrow. And so Charles, he doesn't raise little Woodrow. Woodrow grows up with his mom in Ohio. In fact, he doesn't have contact with his dad at all. Now, as far as Charles goes, for the rest of his 20s, he continues to be a turd. He keeps gambling a lot, he goes to California and commits some crimes, and so he ends up spending some time in prison there before ending up back in Texas. And a few years go by, and it's now 1968. And Charles, he's around 30 years old at this point. And by now, he's in a ton of gambling debt. So, in order to make some money, he goes full-on TV villain, and he becomes a hitman. Like, one day, a guy offers him $1,500 to unalive his business rival, and Charles is like, all right, I'll do it. And so he recruits his girlfriend to help him out. And she somehow lures the target to a local bar in town, and Charles is there waiting for him. And when Charles sees them, boom, he pulls a gun on the guy. Then he forces him into the back of his car. Then Charles tells the girlfriend to drive them all to a remote location. Once they're there, Charles lets him out of the back, and blam, he shoots him. Then he strangles him to make sure the job is done. Then he flees. Now at this point, he's gotten away with this murder, and he could lay low and probably be fine, but that's just not what Charles does. He's got gambling debt to pay off. So instead, he agrees to do another hit job. 6 months later, someone offers him one. They offer him $2,000 to assassinate a guy, and Charles accepts this job. And he goes and he finds this new target, and blam, he unalives him the same way he did the first guy, and he disposes of the body, and he flees. But this time, he ends up getting caught, and bam, he gets arrested. Here's his mugshot. Here's the thing, though. He goes to trial for the first murder that he committed, and the jury actually ends up being deadlocked on whether or not he's guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. So he gets acquitted. However, he has to stay in jail while he goes to trial for the second murder. And this time, he's found guilty, and he's sentenced to 15 years in prison. Meanwhile, little Woodrow, at this point, he's like 12 years old. Still living in Ohio with his mom, and he has no idea that his dad is a hitman, no idea his dad is on trial for murder. Until one day, around this time, he's in a car, and the radio is on. And a news report comes on saying, Charles V. Harrelson is on trial for murder. And Woodrow's like, oh shit, that's my dad. I guess he's a hitman. Now, you would think that a long prison sentence would be the end of Charles's tenure as a hired assassin. Oh, but it's not.
Oh my goodness.
It actually gets much worse. Because about 5 years pass, and it's now 1978. And Charles, he gets out of prison for good behavior. Now, again, he is at a point where he could just chill and lay low and attempt to live a normal life, but that's not what he does. He gets right back to gambling, and he becomes addicted again, and I assume that that puts him back in debt, and he needs to pay that debt off, which means he needs to become a hitman again. And about a year later, in 1979, he gets contacted by a drug kingpin named Jimmy. And Jimmy, he had recently gotten arrested for drug trafficking, and he's about to go to trial, and if he gets convicted in this trial, he's looking at a really long prison sentence. Not only that, but the federal judge presiding over his trial is this guy, a judge they call Maximum John. And they call him that because he's known to hand out maximum sentences for drug offenses. So things are really not looking good for Jimmy. And so Jimmy ends up hitting up Charles, and he asks him to assassinate Judge Maximum John. And he offers to pay him $250,000. And Charles hears this plan, and he's just like, all right. Now, Charles, he can't
Maximum
buy
John
his own
knows
gun.
Johnson's acre.
How, felon. So he has his current wife
Maximum John probably has that knowledge tucked away with his other random facts. It's like a treasure chest of useless info, huh?
Rifle for him. Then the big day comes, the morning of Jimmy's trial. Charles, he goes to Maximum John's home and he flattens a tire on his car. Then later, I guess the judge comes outside to check on the
Oh,
flat.
the horror.
And
How could he
Charles, who
forget
was
the fabulous me?
Oh, that's right.
Clearly, a serious oversight in his priorities. But fear not, my friend. Sometimes, people miss the obvious. Maybe we should start a support group for those who feel overlooked. What do you think?
Are you saying you need support now, Rachel?
was watching from a distance like a sniper, he aims that rifle at the judge and blam! He shoots Maximum John and he takes him out. Now, Maximum John, he's a federal judge, so him getting assassinated is a huge deal. And local, state, and federal law enforcement, they launch this massive investigation. They put so much resources into it, it becomes one of the most expensive federal investigations of this time. So around 9 months later, bam, Charles gets arrested. But not for unaliving the judge, he gets arrested on firearms charges. So he goes to jail and he gets out on bail. And when it comes time for him to go to court, he doesn't show up and he flees and he goes on the run. And 7 months go by, and it's 1980 now. And he's driving along one day, and apparently Charles is super high. I guess he's into drugs too? And he has injected himself with so much cocaine that he's starting to hallucinate. And so he's driving along the highway, all high, and he suddenly gets really paranoid, and he becomes convinced that there's a bomb hidden in the muffler of his car. And so skirt, he pulls over onto the side of the road. And he has a gun in the car, and he gets it out, and he points it at the back of the car, and blam, blam, he starts shooting at his own vehicle. I guess he's standing at a distance because he's trying to trigger the bomb and to get the bomb to go off. But since there isn't really a bomb in his muffler, this doesn't work, and he just ends up blowing out one of his own tires. Now eventually, with all this commotion going on, police show up. But Charles, he's not going to go down easy. He sees them and he freaks the hell out. He threatens to unalive himself. Basically, he takes himself hostage. And while he's standing there freaking out and rambling, he also claims a bunch of crazy things, like that he's the one who assassinated JFK and stuff like that. And this crazy standoff goes on for
I assassinated JFK and stuff like that.
6 hours before finally, bam, police are able to arrest him. And I don't have a mugshot, but here is a picture of him in custody. Now eventually, Charles is found guilty and he gets 2 life sentences, and he ends up admitting to being involved in a lot more murders than the ones I laid out here.
Well, right?
But who even knows if that's true, because he makes a lot of claims. But anyway, his son, who he didn't raise, did eventually grow up to be a world-famous actor. So, good for Woody.
It's got nothing to do with Woody. Shout out to Woody Harrelson. Dumb teenagers. Garbage. 1 second.
This is what happens when entitled teens realize that they've been caught.
What's going on? All we saw was that the girl came out of the apartment. Her face was all bloody here.
On February 18th, 2022, officers in La Crosse, Wisconsin responded to a residence after a caller reported hearing a woman screaming. A second caller stated that a woman walked out of the apartment with blood on her face and appeared incredibly upset.
94, contact with 2. What's going on? Come over here. Over here. Do you have your ID with you? Do you have your ID? You're not free to leave. I didn't do anything. You're not free to leave. Why? I didn't do anything. 94, suspect resisting.
You just let go of your dog, bro? Wow.
300 pearl.
Oh. Where's Juice? Where is Juice? I need Officer Juice on scene right now.
The teen who very quickly decided to flee from the officer is Devin Knapp, and he's had run-ins with the police before on minor charges. The woman would later tell officers that he had initiated an argument and had started insulting her and calling her vulgar names. He then grabbed her by the throat and restricted her breathing for several seconds.
I hope I'm not in trouble again. But if Rachel's around, it's totally worth it. What's going on?
Why are you chasing me? Hold on, why are you chasing me? Hold on.
Because you're running.
Don't even tell me. Get on your face.
You run from the cops, they follow you.
Hands behind your back. What's going on? 94, I got him on the ground. 200 pearl. What's going on?
It's going to cost the police station 200 pearls if they want this guy.
Arrest! Quiet! For what? For what? Well, I investigated a domestic dispute.
Devin continuously asks what he's being arrested for, but he's doing that quite a bit too late. Even if he was entirely
and acting surprised about it, right?
Other charges,
are you chasing me?
He ran away from the officer.
Why are you running from me?
Going to get him charged with resisting. There's a common misconception that you can run from the cops if you're innocent of what they're investigating. That is absolutely not the case and will get you arrested.
You attacked me, I was leaving. I was leaving. Can I stand up?
When the woman tried to call for help inside the apartment, Devin took her phone and told her, quote, "You are not calling the cops." Instead, she went outside and asked someone on the street to call her mother. Instead, they called the cops. She was very distressed, and the random citizen made a good choice in their call.
What's going on? Female victim still in front of incident location. Can you head up? Try to find the female. Where was she last at?
And the dog.
Right in front of, she attacked me, I ran. I don't know why you're chasing me, so I ran. I'm scared of cops. I don't know what you wanted. What? Okay. Separate your feet. They are. Separate your feet. They are. Right in front of the incident location.
He just said stop? What?
I'm not doing anything wrong. I can stand here if I want.
Because Devin is under arrest, he actually can't stand here if he wants. Refusing to do what the officer asks at this point is very likely to hit him with additional charges.
Yeah, that dog that's barking is his. He had the dog when he took off. My dog barking fine. There's a yellow lab running around somewhere on a leash. No, my dog's barking. My dog was barking back there. Well, you let your dog go. I hope it returns. I didn't let my dog go.
Yeah, you did.
I dropped my dog. I couldn't run with my dog.
Your dog can run faster than you.
Yeah. Why are you even chasing me? Sir, why are you chasing me? Sir, why were you chasing me? Stop it. Just listen. Unlock the car here. Let's go with the program. What program? Right here. This is the program right here. Devin Knapp. Devin Knapp. You guys just target me for no reason. Be cool, man, okay? I need my dog. Where's my dog?
Oh ho ho, wee wee.
Dude, where's my dog? Hold on, where's my dog?
If you cared about your dog, you wouldn't have dropped the leash.
Where's my dog? Hold on, hold on. Just let me add. Where's my dog? Hold on. I don't know where your dog is. You let your dog go.
If you didn't hear that clearly, Devin just spit on the officer. Spitting on someone is, in the eyes of the law, assault, and he'll likely be charged with it.
Using the French spelling.
You good? Yeah, I'm fine. Why don't you take care of yourself? Thank you. Oh, go. Where's the incident location at? Is that your spit or his? That's his. Take your mask off. Bang! So this is what I got so far.
Assault.
When I showed up on scene, as soon as he saw me, he tried shoving her back inside the room that they came out of. She was all bloody in the face, and when I told him to stop, he took off running from me. Okay. And that's what we're Who is she? Do you know? I'm gonna go try to find her.
My husband told me to come get an officer.
Yeah, I'm coming.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. We got him detained.
Okay. And his backpack's still laying up here.
94, it's Devin Knapp.
The officer knows his name because they've had several run-ins with him before on minor charges.
Are you out with her up here somewhere?
No, we don't know her. My husband and I were walking by.
You don't know where she went?
Yep. My husband's with her in front of the apartment door.
Thanks.
Dang,
we're gonna have
where's the
some
dog?
further questions for you. Are you guys good to stick around a little bit? Yeah.
Where's my dog?
Hey.
Where's my dog?
Stop, Devin.
Where's my dog?
I don't know where your dog is, man.
What'd you do with my dog?
Nothing.
I need to make sure she's safe. Where's my dog?
Officer Hall will take care of it.
What do you mean he'll take care of it?
He'll take care of it.
Where's my dog?
Well, shut up.
Where's my dog?
Repeatedly screaming the same thing over and over won't get him anywhere. The officers aren't even required to do anything about his dog because he let her go purposely during the foot pursuit. Even so, it sounds like one of the officers is going to be looking for the dog, which will either be brought to a shelter or returned to any immediate family.
Stop, man.
Where's my dog?
Stop.
Where's my dog? Where's my dog?
Officer Hall will take care of your dog.
Where's my fucking dog?
And get him to where he needs to be, okay?
Where's my dog?
Brother.
You didn't even tell me why you were chasing me.
Officer Hall will let you know once
Where
we're
is
out the jail.
Do your fucking job! Great to see this is where taxpaying dollars go to Asian fucks that can't even speak English.
Okay, Devin.
Wow.
You're very intelligent yourself.
Hello, Master Chief.
Is his mom with that mouth?
Let's go.
Doubt it. Doubt she wants anything to do with him. Master Chief?
Yeah, Hall get spit on.
Oh, they got the chair. They got spit hoods.
Okay. I just asked where my dog is. I don't know where my dog is.
Devin was arrested and held on a $7,500 bond. For this incident, he was charged with felony strangulation/suffocation, intimidating a victim, discharging bodily fluids toward a police officer, and 2 counts of bail jumping. He was also charged with misdemeanor counts of battery, criminal damage to property, disorderly conduct, and resisting an officer.
Damn it.
Devin was very combative with the police, but this next case makes him look downright pleasant.
Okay. Hey, this one right here. I'll take your ID. I ain't got no ID.
Oh, they open the car door so slow.
Stop. Bro, what you on, my nigga? What you mean? Don't stop. Bro, what you on? Stop. Bro, stay back. Stay back. I will
Said
tase you.
bodily fluids. Yeah, Devin spit on the cop.
This is what you put on arrest. He's not for what? What are you Stay back. Bro, stay back. Stay back. I will
Just
tase you.
another,
Stay back.
just another leash? Did he just let go of it? No, he didn't let go of it.
He's not for what? We're taking more units. Get back now. He's 17. That's a minor. That's called curfew. It's a minor. It's called curfew. Okay. So he's out after curfew. So you ain't gotta test him like that. Stay back.
In Lima, Ohio, children between the ages of 16 and 17 have a curfew of midnight. If they violate that curfew, they can be
14-year-olds
arrested
can
and
stay
have
out all
to
night?
appear in juvenile court. The town claims that the curfew is a safety measure, but there has been a lot of pushback against it in recent years. These 3 teenagers were playing music incredibly loud in the middle of a Taco Bell parking lot. Playing music by itself is not a crime,
Gotta move,
but most
right?
towns, including Lima, Ohio, where this is taking place, have noise ordinances. Lima's ordinance specifically is for the hours between 10 p.m. and 7 a.m., during which you can make consistent noise that can be heard from over 50 feet away. The music was definitely audible from farther than that.
Stay back now. Yes, I won't go invasive. Stay back now. Get back. Get back now.
Don't put your hands on him like that.
Get back.
That's what the I'm saying
It's
right
curfew.
Now.
Okay. Curfew.
Just because he didn't have no ID, that just gives you a right to just arrest him?
It's after curfew.
No. Really? No.
Yes.
You didn't know he was a minor.
Yes.
You didn't know he was a minor. And I know you.
Now you're being disorderly.
You're
being
disorderly.
Okay. You're under arrest.
Go now. Go now.
You're under arrest. Hands you. Arrest him.
Climb out my window and down.
Be disorderly.
We stayed out. We'd stay out till freaking sunrise, man. On the weekends.
Bro, hey, y'all see this? Y'all witness? Y'all see this shit? Yeah. I'll take y'all to court.
Persistent disorderly conduct.
Don't talk to me like that, bitch. Can't breathe.
The teenager's behavior was definitely on the border of disorderly, and the officer made the call to arrest him. It's very likely that he's underage as well and will have to
saw it
appear in
coming.
juvenile court for breaking curfew.
Stop moving. It won't fall off.
Give my phone.
He can allow music.
You keep putting on my neck.
Stay back. Hey, Wireman, arrest him. He resisted his arrest.
Get my phone. Carlos, get my phone.
You got his hands in his pocket. Get your hand out of the pocket.
Why the he don't have nothing. Are you serious?
This is a call that has been called into question several times. The teenager did put his hand in his pocket, and in that split second, the officer had to determine whether or not a gun or a knife could be pulled on them. With the way that they were all acting, the officer determined that they could likely have a weapon, and used his taser.
Hey, y'all see this? Dude! Y'all see this?
Hey,
There's two officers on him! There's two officers!
Get back.
You're out of your mind, bro. You see that shit? Bro, hey, you lucky
Turds.
I do something about this shit. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Hey, Stevenson, grab his ID. That guy's ID right there.
Carlos,
Yep, him.
close my car. Close the doors and the hood on my because I'm probably going to jail. Oh, shoot.
Yes, you are. You're under arrest. Step this way.
I didn't resist no arrest. Get this taser off me.
It's on your buddy, actually, so I wouldn't pull too hard. Right here. Don't pull away from me.
I wasn't pulling away.
Get in the car. Get in the car. Quit being disorderly. It's what you got arrested for to begin with. Medicine.
Stacking those charges.
Is that what's going on here?
Bunch of entitled little turds.
Loud music. Hey, you're done. Loud music. Everybody's being disorderly. Everybody's fighting. Everybody's pulling away. This is how we don't act around in a public place. This is why it's happening. It's nothing to do with race. You guys are acting ridiculous.
Hey, I swear all y'all about to lose y'all motherfucking job. Fuck y'all. And that's real talk, bitch. Yeah. Yeah, get
Brother.
your fucking hands on me, nigga. On
You want
fire.
bet?
Yeah.
How much you want bet, man?
How much you want to bet, nigga?
In total, 3 teens were arrested and charged that night. The one who was tased was charged and found guilty of 2 counts of resisting arrest and 1 count of obstructing official business. The more vocal teen was charged with 1 count of each, and the first boy arrested was likely charged with breaking curfew and noise disturbance, but records of his crimes haven't been made public. It's
Somehow I
possible
forgot
he
my
was the only
ATM
minor
card
in this
pin,
altercation.
and I can't use
Either way,
even
this was
online until I
very
get the pin
angry and
reminder in the mail.
explosive,
In
but
the
it's
mail.
nothing compared to this next one.
You're, Lynn, your pin. You guys, you. Everybody else, block your ears. Lynn, your pin is 0481 0481. That was just between you and me. Okay, you're good now. Did you call moi?
I don't know. She's got a lot of problems in life and can't seem to solve them.
3 to 5 workdays. Good Lord. Bingo, right?
But he has the key to the car, so I'm just waiting on him to get out of the building.
On September 18th, 2022, police were called about a daughter refusing to leave her father's car. It's quite rare for a father to call the police on his own child, but that's what happened here.
What? To get out of the building? To come drive the car? He just parked us here, so I don't know.
Yeah, but you know he doesn't have to drive you anywhere. But it's his car. He doesn't have to take you anywhere if he doesn't want to.
I understand. Well, he already took me here, so I'm in the car. I'd like to, go back to my house whenever he's ready, basically. So I'm just sitting in the car.
Okay, but do you realize that if he doesn't want to,
Your sub's been paid.
have to get out 'cause it's his
Making
car,
me
it's
feel
property?
bad.
I don't think so. I think
No,
because
I'm letting you know that that's how that works.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be sitting here. So whenever he's ready.
But he doesn't want to drive. You don't want to drive her home?
No, I do not.
I think he might be having some sort of like
This is-
early dementia or something, but
God.
he's not acting
There's a
like
lot of
himself.
reasons for this.
We were just gonna go to Starbucks, and then he said that he had to go and
Wow.
said he needed to take a package.
She's horrible.
Down here, I got her a couple of gift cards because she doesn't have a job.
He did. He just got me a gift
She's
card.
supposed to be in a rehab facility, but somehow managed to get kicked out of it and showed up back at the apartment. So I felt sorry for her, my mistake. Gave her more money, gave her more things to do, took her here so she could get food. Not only did she not get food, she refused to get out of the car, and now she refuses to get out of it at all.
I'm
And I
just
need her
trying
out
to
of the
smooth
car.
The officer is entirely right that the father does not have to drive his adult daughter anywhere, and he's allowed to refuse to drive her anywhere.
He's
and ask her
having
to
early
exit his
dementia.
property. The fact that she tries to claim that he has dementia after getting kicked out of a rehab facility, as
You're
he
not
shows
crazy,
no
it's the
sign of
extended
that,
cut of one
whereas
we
she
watched a
shows
few weeks
clear
ago.
signs of
Same
narcissism.
opener, new bits after the slow part
I
adore
haven't seen
moment.
this. No.
Want me to jump to the fresh part at 3:10 or let it
I
roll?
still live there.
She is in the process of eviction. I don't think
Okay.
they got a
No, we're letting it roll.
Okay.
You're not in charge.
She'll be there. But
He doesn't really matter.
That I will admit to.
Where I live normally.
What if you planned it?
I'm not trying to
Drive
live
this
in a car.
20 miles from home.
Yeah, but you're not trying to get out of this car.
Correct.
Right now,
now.
you're
Drive a couple states over.
So you're
Call the cops.
So I go on Ubers.
Okay.
Ubers
With
or
the permission of the person. He does not want you in his car. You're trespassing in
no,
his
I'm
struck.
not.
Okay, so
Wow.
we can play this game, but you're gonna get arrested. I mean, that's literally how
Parents,
it's gonna be.
I found him again.
I'm not trying to be mean to you, but I'm trying to explain something to you, and you're not really willing to listen.
You explained it to me, but I would like to shut my door now.
I'm not doing that. It's not your door. It's not your car.
Okay, I'll just ignore that then.
just get out, Alex. You're making a show
His
out
door?
of this.
I'm not trying to.
Ridiculous.
I'm not trying to make a show out of it. It's just like, it's frustrating.
See the problem. I didn't want to touch her at this point.
Wow.
I understand. I mean, it's definitely your car, and you want her out of the car. Can you run the tag, please?
I shouldn't have agreed to do it. She's had long-term
64,
problems
65, 28.
enabling this bad behavior.
Mm-hmm.
It's my fault. I enabled one more time.
What I was just gonna say.
So it's not your car. If you want you out, you're trespassing. You
Not my
gotta
Mercedes. I'll just ignore that. Yep.
Understanding. I think something's going on with my dad because he's not acting like himself.
No, he's acting pretty normal to me.
No, I think he's acting like he's got a problem.
She continues to make these claims, but seems to refuse to acknowledge that she is currently trespassing.
Maybe like he has early onset, like dementia, Alzheimer's.
Can we talk outside of the car?
No. You guys are right here. I'm fine. I'm not.
Tell her you're
out.
going to
And I
remove
feel
her from the car.
Usually, you ask people not to step out of the car.
Why won't you get out? Why don't you want to get out?
It's on principle at this point.
But you understand that you're probably going to end up going to jail then, right?
You do know that usually, like, if you pulled me over on a highway, we'd both have to pull over, park together.
We're not doing
And
that.
I would not be allowed out of my vehicle, in fact. You'd say, roll down the window and please present your papers to me. That's what you would say. And I would give
But
you
I
that
may
information.
sometimes.
What's that got to do with any of this?
Okay, well, this isn't...
But your dad wants you out of the
This
car.
doesn't feel like a very real situation. Like, and it doesn't feel like we're bothering anyone.
So do you want to press charges for trespassing?
I do.
Oh, he's done with her.
You can't just press charges like that.
You can, though.
Do you want to get out of the car or not?
You can press charges just like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's entirely within his right to do so, and it allows the officers more freedom in their ability to remove her from the vehicle.
Don't you guys have anything better to do today?
Wow.
Yeah, like, so I don't know
So
what
we
you
would
guys
really
are
like
up
for
to.
you to
Why
get out
don't
so
you
we
guys
don't
run in
have
your
to.
cars?
I don't want to
First
take you
there's
guys
dementia,
to
now the cops aren't real. Yeah. It's not a real situation.
I love riding around places. I love going on errands. I love driving. Love all of it.
This is going to be one of those situations on when you go down to the jail. People are like, "What are you in for?" And you say, "Because I wouldn't get out of the car." People are going to be like, "That's a stupid reason to go to jail."
Yeah, it
I mean, really, there's really not a really good reason to go to jail, but that's really stupid.
Well, it's more stupid of you guys because it's just a lot of paperwork and a
We
lot
don't
of trouble.
want to be here, but we're public servants. We've been called here.
You're not a servant.
We've been summoned here, so we're here.
Absolutely
to solve
are.
a problem. Unfortunately,
Do you have a payroll?
the problem is that you're in the car.
So do waiters, and they're literally called servers.
There isn't a solution.
The solution is that you step out, either stand over here, you could sit, there's a bench over here, there's a bench there, there's a bench over there. Okay, yeah, go ahead and stand out of the car.
No, I stepped out. It's fine. Please allow me to.
No, you're
shut
not
my
closing
door.
the door, so...
I don't want to shut it on you. I don't want to, like...
I can promise you you're not.
Please stop touching this car because it's not your car.
It's not yours either.
Well, that's okay.
She has no right to tell someone else
She
to
is-
stop touching the car because it's not theirs. She is doing
She's
quite
delusional, man.
literally the exact same thing.
No.
You are. Stop. Step on out. I'm just gonna pull you out. I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna come out of the car. So do we have to make this harder? I don't want to.
Don't pull my
Blame
arm
Dad.
out
Oh,
of
yeah.
socket.
Well, he
Don't
said it.
touch me.
He said he's been enabling it.
We're not in a hurry.
He enabled it too much, and now this is it.
What's going to end up happening is we're going to end up having to use force.
I would like to
Don't
press
want
charges
do
for assault. An
Well, it's
assault
not
charge. I just was assaulted.
was
Battery.
No.
So
I want to press charges for battery.
you don't get that. It's
The
Waited
police
too
are
late,
allowed to
yep.
use reasonable physical force in the application of the law. Grabbing her by the arm so that she can be removed from someone else's property will easily fall under reasonable physical force to any jury if this ever got that far.
I would like to press charges.
You don't get to.
I'm being held against my will.
Great, get out of the car.
No, I'm being held against my will. Please leave.
No. So
Nobody's holding you at all.
get out of the
You're
car.
you're actually doing the opposite of what they're telling you to do.
Away, or you're going to end up going with
Stop
us.
being stupid.
Get a judge or something. Like I don't know what else to tell you. Get a judge and a jury and take me to trial. Like I don't really understand.
Okay.
She doesn't seem to understand anything about the due process. Does she think that the judge and jury have to come out to the car? The police are doing what they're supposed to be doing, and if things escalate, she will sit in front of a judge and jury.
I object. Meeting the witness. Oh, come on. It's not like I'm
Now
a
we gotta
lawyer
go
or
both
something.
ways.
I think we was
Just trying to keep up with the case. But hey, maybe I should start a court show instead.
We're a verbal warning.
Shut
Be
up,
like,
Steve.
Hey, please don't sit in people's cars again if they don't want
Tookie.
in them.
What is good? What's going on? What's happening?
No.
Happy Montodd.
But anyway, my dad
Stupid!
is
You're so
an
stupid!
issue that I can't diagnose, right? I don't know what to do because he's getting older. Yes, in fact, we live at the same.
Wow. This is all her dad's fault. Sounds 100% down to earth and normal, but yeah, he's got Alzheimer's and dementia, and he's just
building.
weird.
I am his caretaker. So
No.
yes, I am. And you know what?
She just decided.
I take care of him. I take care of him. You work? Yes, I do. I work a lot. I do things.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. What do you do?
You sound a lot like
Wow. She has some really dumb questions.
What do you do? You just like police stuff? What is that? Like, what is policing?
That is literally my job. I'm a supervisor.
And she's going to attempt to do to him when he gets even older. Yeah.
Therefore,
He needs to get rid of her.
because you're refusing to get out of the car. I literally cannot be nice.
Send her somewhere.
It's like, what if
Got that
you're in my
dementia.
doorway at my house?
Yeah, I do things.
He's got old timers and dementia or something. I don't know. Old timers and dementia who? Sounds like my last family reunion.
Is that your street?
But hey, I'm just here trying to keep up with Tim and secretly admiring Rachel. What's more confusing than that?
It's the cities.
Okay, this city.
Just drag her out of the car. What are you guys doing? Get her out of the car.
Who runs the city? Who owns the pavement? I want to talk to whoever owns the road.
Who do you think that would be?
I don't know. I think you would have to try to get in contact with them or something.
If I was a father, I would demand something done now. Get this psycho out of my car before I do it. You'll arrest us both.
I don't know. Talk to the bank that rents out that.
She's not going to get out.
I don't know what to tell you. Call someone.
Get her out.
But
Yes.
It'd be really cool if you would just let me shut the door.
I'm not a dog dying in a hot car, okay?
Alexandria is bringing up entirely unrelated
Psycho
things in
hose
some
beast, right?
strange attempt to stall, as though she thinks that will get her out of this scenario.
What am I called?
Yeah, what do you go by? Do you like to be called Alex, Alexandria?
I don't like to be called at all.
You know what?
I don't like to be called at all.
Okay, what is your name?
You want to put where you see your daughter?
Why do you need to know that?
All right, Alexandria. I'm again going to politely ask you to get out of the car.
What town is this? Holy crap, they're trying to be nice.
Are going to go not your way in a minute. I don't have them. And I would prefer them not go down that way.
The trainer taught me never try to understand crazy. Yeah.
Worse. Because what's going to end up happening is you're going to get forcefully taken out of the car, and I don't want to do that. Because I don't want us to get hurt, and I don't want you to get hurt. So I really would like you to get out of the car so that we don't have to force you to get out of the car, or that force doesn't have to be used.
Defiance.
That's your choice?
Defiance.
So you understand the risk that you're taking with this, right?
Wow. The CYA is enormous.
No. You're
She said, no.
No, I'm not going to. Why?
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
You're under arrest.
No.
You're going to be
I'm
facing
not
No.
under arrest.
You
I'm
are.
under cardiac arrest.
God.
Placed under arrest for trespassing and resisting.
This is the calmest heart attack ever. I'm under cardiac arrest. My gosh.
No, you're not going to. You're not going to. Stop. Stop.
I wish we didn't have to.
Stop.
I wish we didn't have
Stop.
to. We tried to work it out
She-
with you.
Stop.
She using Jedi mind tricks or something?
Stop. Stop policing me.
Hello,
I'm sorry that this
unicorn.
is the way that it happened.
Unicorn! Did she say she's under
Definitely
cardiac
is
arrest?
The law. The police
Cardiac.
gave her ample time to make a
Cardiac
different
arrest.
decision,
Kind
more
of.
time than most would have, and she still refused.
Bye, Alex. That again.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Stop.
Yeah, well, I'm not a Jedi either, just a guy who likes watching Tim play games and secretly hoping Rachel notices me.
God.
So, what's your excuse for being here?
You need an excuse to be here? Maybe people want to be here, Steve.
Whatever reason you decide.
Stop. Stop policing me.
Bye, Alex.
I'm sorry that this
She's
is the
trying
way
to come up with something witty to say to Dad.
This is not the law.
It definitely is the law. The police gave her ample time to make a different decision, more time than most would have, and she still refused.
Clear the call in 2 minutes. Yeah. I would have told her to get out of the car 2-3 times max.
No, stop searching me. Stop touching me. I have to search you. You're molesting me. You're sexually assaulting me.
Stop.
You are
Oh,
sexually
shut
assaulting me.
up.
No.
She's not.
Yes, she
No, she's
is.
not.
Dad, help me. Please
Ah.
help me. Please help me.
Stop.
Get off me.
Stop.
Oh,
Stop.
there it is.
Resisting. Now you're getting a felony.
Get off me. Stop touching me.
Stop resisting.
Stop touching me.
Stop resisting.
Stop touching me. He's mentally ill. Stop touching me. Oh, my arm.
Sit in the
Stop
car.
it.
Sit in the car.
Stop it.
Judge Dredd.
Please pick up your knife and sit in the car. I don't want to have to help.
I am the law. Holy hair on that cop.
I got it. Sorry.
Get off me. Stop touching me.
Close the door.
I can't do this.
I'm sorry. She may be under the influence. I'm so sorry.
I can't.
Kick you too?
Yes.
So we're going to have 2 charges of resisting. Okay. Listen. You try to hurt
Battery on the
someone,
Leo.
you're going to either end up getting tased.
Me hurt you? You guys were hurting me.
I'm not touching you.
You guys
I'm
actually
not touching
assaulted
yo.
me.
Kick both
On
of
an
them.
You grabbed me
unrelated
and then she
note,
touched
was
my
that
shoulder.
lady
Yeah, there-
officer a hottie?
Yeah.
Let me just freshen myself up. Haha, I mean, not touching is probably for the best.
Is it Lady Officer?
But
Hottie?
yeah,
I
I
didn't
guess
see
some
her
people
face.
might think she was
She
a
had nice hair,
hottie.
though.
Not me, though. I'm just focused on Rachel, obviously.
Shut up, Steve. Yeah, her dad was driving her around all day, and she's been in and out of rehab, and she got kicked out of the last one, and I guess she was causing trouble with her dad. Her dad said, "I'm done with you." She's an adult. Her dad said, "I'm done with you. Get out of the car." She said, "Nope." And the cop said, "Your dad wants you out of the car," and she said, "Nope." And then they were way too nice for way too long.
Reason. So I don't really know.
Those people have against people with the Leo horoscope. I think it's just people named Leo, actually, is what I was thinking. It's her third trip to rehab. Does that make it rehab? Yes. Yes. Poor dad. He didn't need that. Yeah, he said I've been enabling her too long, and this is what it's come to. And yeah, this is what happened. This is the outcome.
And listen to what I'm telling
My
you.
hands were behind my back. You know, you shouldn't have searched me like that, and I should have gotten
search
searched privately, first of all. You should have
No.
not been out here, not with her and doing it.
This woman has a lot of misconceptions about what the law requires. She is not at all entitled to privacy during a basic search, and any officer is permitted to do them. They used reasonable force to get her into the car in proportion to how much she was fighting them. Overall, the
I thought they
officers
were nice.
followed the law here, while she did not.
And you're embarrassing me in public.
Open the door.
You're actually kind of, it's libel. It's a
Oh
lot of
my
libel.
God.
Listen, you're embarrassing
It's not libel. Look up the word.
Okay. You're going to get put back in handcuffs. If you fight us,
Do you have a, like, liability policy? Like, do you guys have, like, some sort of,
Oh my God.
like, commercial health
do
insurance?
not fight us, okay?
Why the sergeant's there now?
What are you so scared of? I don't want to give back my... I want them. Why don't
I don't want them.
No, don't
Wow.
touch me. See? You're touching me again. Stop it. Open the door for me. Stop touching me. I don't want to. No, what are you doing now? No, same thing you were doing before. We're just going back and forth.
Oh my God.
You're under arrest. Miranda rights. Miranda rights? No. If you resist,
You are resisting.
I'm resisting.
Yes, you are. So stop. You've already got battery on LEO. Stop.
On a Leo?
Yes.
On an August birthday? On a Leo? What? No. Get off me.
Wow.
I don't want to be handcuffed. I don't want to be tied down. Stop it.
Nobody cares.
You're constricting me.
Sir.
I can't breathe. You're constricting me.
Oh my
You're
God.
not doing anything. You're hurting me. You are physically hurting me
She's just thinking of things to say. She's just, what else can I spit?
right now. My chest hurts. My head hurts.
There,
my
right?
hands hurt. My wrist hurts. I know it hurts. And my shoulder blades. And my shoulders.
Shoulder
And my
blades?
back.
Weird.
Which is where all my organs are, by the way. So thank you.
What? All her organs are in her back? What an
You're
anomaly.
not cooperating. You are not cooperative. We are not a co-op.
One of the comments on this footage puts it pretty succinctly. For someone who says she can't breathe, she sure has enough oxygen to not stop talking and screaming.
You're kidnapping me, okay? You're abducting me.
You're being obtained.
No!
I'm being obtained!
Sit back. Sit back.
Oh my God. Don't touch my head.
You just sit down. None of this will ever happen. Me! You're creepy as you creeper!
She tried to bite you, by the way.
I know. Pervert! Get me out of
Sit
here!
down.
Get me out of here!
Stop talking to her.
Out! Let me out!
Roll up the windows, walk away. Holy crap, these cops.
Can I go?
That sergeant's been too much sensitivity training. I think he actually paid attention in there too.
I can't breathe. I'm too hot. I can't breathe. I'm gonna have a seizure.
I just turned the AC
I'm
up
going
for
to have
you,
a
okay?
seizure.
You gotta give it a second. I just turned off the AC. You'll be able to get some air in a couple seconds, okay?
Okay. Gonna have an aneurysm. I'm gonna have a seizure. I'm having a heart attack.
Take me to the ER.
You'll get medical clearance at the jail.
No, they don't medically clear you.
Oh, they do.
No, they don't.
Absolutely.
No, they do not.
Alexandria
knows
was
everything.
arrested and taken to jail. So if you'd like to get updates on her charges and how her trial goes, subscribe to my channel. I'll keep you up to date on everything that goes down with these cases. And if you thought Alexandria
Better not
was
be lying to us,
uncooperative,
man.
you aren't ready for this next case.
Are you the caller?
Oh, I don't even like the way he looks. My opinion. Oh,
You're the driver? Okay. Why don't you sit back here, okay? You were driving?
No, I was not driving.
Okay.
He's still in.
You need to take him.
Ooh, is there still someone in here?
It's my boyfriend. You
Okay.
need to take him now.
Guys, why don't you wait on the sidewalk,
No,
okay?
I'm not leaving him. You
No,
need
I'm gonna help him out.
He's okay.
What's his name?
Cody Peters.
Cody.
On March 7th of 2021, police were dispatched after a scared passenger used a cell phone to call 911 around 3 a.m., reporting 19-year-old Cody Peters for reckless driving. She said that Peters had been drinking and that she tried to convince him to stop driving, but he'd blown her off by saying, "I got this, babe." He then proceeded to blow past a squad car at over 100 miles per hour.
I'm not leaving him.
Cody.
He's really drunk. Okay.
Cody. Cody.
What's up, man? You guys do? You guys want to go out or?
Good. Hey, bud, just wait right here. Wait right here.
He needs to go. He's really drunk.
We're out with all three here. Everyone says they're
He
fine.
got a DUI last
Cody.
June, July.
Oh my God, lady, shut up.
Negative, all three are out. Man, why don't you wait over by the sidewalk?
I'm not
Let me talk
leaving him.
I'm good with him. Yeah. Cody. Take her back. Just sit, lean back here, bud. Lean back here. Okay. A lot went on here. Okay. I gotta make the main concern right now is your health. Obviously.
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mundus.
Can I just see? Make sure you don't have any. Can I see your hands?
The crash in question occurred about 4 blocks after Cody passed the squad car, when the car crashed, rolled, and eventually landed upright at a dead end.
Dude, listen, okay.
Looks like you got just a little cut right there.
I woke up this morning and my brother, okay, I'm not gonna lie to you right now. This is, okay. My brother streamed on Twitch.
Mondays, hate Mondays. Wait, what?
My brother streamed on Twitch.
Okay. Well,
He wanted me to play with him this morning, so I got at him with this morning. That's why that's bleeding. But the other part of it,
bleeding cancel right now.
I didn't think it was gonna come out that this is my brother. Cody, what are you doing? It's Cody Kerr right there. The dude with the price of rice.
What's your last name?
When you're as drunk as Cody, it explains the entire thing. So now you guys know. Got into it with my brother on Twitch. There it is. Okay, bye.
Is this your car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just pull it out.
Hello, Zane Slater.
How many, Cody?
Zane. Murder.
Right here, okay. Over here.
Happy Montodd.
How many people were in the car?
I was wearing your shirt Saturday, and the weird kid at the hardware store checkout asked about it. He's like, "What's with the weird dude there?" Which is fault the car is wrecked. Wait a minute now. How do I feel like this is all going to come down on me again? Cody!
My girlfriend.
You and your girlfriend and...
What did you say? That's this odd guy from Twitch?
The other male that was here, was he in the car?
Is that what it
There's
was?
another female.
There was another female in the car?
Yeah, but I think she left.
She left?
That would be extremely worrying if that was the case, but it looks like he's unsure. And with the amount of alcohol that he'd evidently been drinking, he may be misremembering or even making something up in his head.
I'm not gonna tell you anymore because one, I don't have to. Two,
Likes Fallout 4 more than 76.
Okay.
So me or the weird kid?
So let's go walk on
Both?
the sidewalk. You're okay?
Can I ask you?
Man, I started building and I forget what I wanted to do. I wanted to do one thing this weekend in Fallout 4. Weird kid likes 4. Everybody likes 4 more than 76. Poor 76. The castle quest is broken. I can't make the artillery. And I was trying to figure that out, and then I was going to do the, the console command to move forward. And now it has walls and power, and I cleaned it up, and I added beds, And then it was 1 o'clock in the morning. You just saw the front end of the car. Yeah. He hit something and flipped the car and or reused assets from 76, right? 76 was a big inspiration for Fallout 4. It's common knowledge.
Get you real quick.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Why is there 6 cars here?
Well, because
6 stop cars.
Because this was a serious crash.
Really? You think it's a
Is that a boulder?
serious crash that takes 6 cars?
Well, they show up. They can leave if they want. If something goes on.
I'm
Cody,
not.
How do you spell your first
talking.
name?
I'm not talking to anybody else. I'm just talking to you.
Yeah.
You know.
What's how do you spell it? Is it C-O-D-Y?
He has no idea right now.
C. You got that?
Rib
C-O-D-Y?
IT
How do
meeting.
you spell your last name?
P-E-T-E-R-S.
Middle initial.
P.
And date of birth.
Really old. Really young. My bad.
And what's your address, Cody?
It's not important right now.
It is important.
Hello.
Well, it
Hi,
doesn't
Mark.
matter to the situation that we're talking about.
Hi, Mac.
I love you, dude. But hey.
Cody, what's your address, bud?
Hey.
Cody is, without
Dude, your
question,
car got
going
crushed.
to be arrested for
The size of a
DUI
clown
in
car.
this
Yes,
instance.
it's serious,
At
right?
this point, he isn't obligated to
Fallout
give his
4
address.
building just eats time. Almost as bad as Minecraft building. Yeah, I was like, I didn't even realize. After I checked it, I was like, all right, this is definitely broken. I can't progress. I'm gonna have to use console command to skip forward. And then a beacon. I was like, you know what? Let me put a beacon here so I get more oomfies hanging around in here. And then I was like, you know what? I could use more power in here. And then I was like, you know what? And then I was like, you know what? I repaired the walls. I put in plants. I did some farming. I brought in more people. I assigned them jobs. Yeah. There's a medic there. I cleaned everything up. Yeah. It was something.
But once he is arrested, he will be obligated to give up that information. That's a
This is
lot of
Boulder,
red tape,
Colorado.
however, and many officers
That'd be
either
great
ask
if it
for it to
was.
begin with or read it on the person's license.
Yeah,
I hit a boulder. Where? Boulder?
49. I've got
Beacons are so janky. Sometimes you turn them on, but they don't actually turn on. Sometimes you turn them off and come back and find 50 settlers because it didn't shut off. I got one. They told me I was going to get 3. I got 1. But I just needed a farmer, so that was good.
Paul, Edward, Tom,
See last
Edward,
night
Robert,
with
Sam,
Power Wash
Kristen, Cody,
Simulator.
CODY.
Let me wash this spot real quick. This spot won't take long.
So, Cody, how much you had to drink tonight?
Many hours later.
Honestly, not enough for you to pull me over.
Okay, well that's not an answer. How much did you drink tonight?
Wow.
To be honest, about 2 out of 10.
2 out of what?
2 out of 10.
What does that
2
mean?
out of 10?
Yep.
Oh, how drunk he feels? Give me 1 sec. Had to let the hot dog out. You got more done in a night than most politicians in a career.
That means 2 out of 10 alcoholic drinks?
Sure.
And what were you drinking?
Whatever will make your notes better. That. Yes.
What's up?
Whatever will make your notes better, I guess.
Well, I'm just asking you.
Just whatever will make your notes better and get an arrest, buddy.
I'm just trying to. I'm not trying to put words into your mouth.
I know you're good, but
what will ever get an arrest in your mouth, buddy, just give it to me, alright?
Okay. How fast were you going?
I don't
across
remember,
it?
man. Just whatever you have going into your notes.
This is a bizarre reaction to those questions, likely signaling that he's pretty resigned to his fate at this point. He's incredibly drunk, and he knows that he's just totaled his car, so there's nothing he can say to get him out of the hot water. Because of that, he doesn't
lucky
care
his
how
girlfriend's
much
walking around,
hot
man.
water he's in.
Thanks, Dracarius, for the tier 1000 sub. Too kind.
As you hit this rock here.
We need to look into that.
Do you think it was okay to be driving this quick?
I was driving, man.
So, was that boulder in the road for some reason, or was he going so fast that he